We're going to be doing multiple probability. We were doing probability before where if you had like some bag and you had some colored spots or dots or socks, they did socks, and we pulled some out. What's the probability you get one color? We'd only pull one thing out.
Right.
Well, today we're going to be pulling out multiple things and have multiple bags and knowing what's the probability of getting two different things and so forth. Okay? All right. So here's the example we're going to start with. We have Ben. He has some letter cubes from a word game, and the first cube has the letters F-O-R-B, I-B and X on them. And then the second one has the P-U-L-E-T and S, and the last ones have the T-O-K-U-D and N, and he wants to spell his name, which is Ben. And he wants to know what the probability of that would happen. Okay? Well, on the first cube, he can get a B from this first one there. And so how many letters are on that? 6. And so it would be a 1/6 probability that he would get a B.
Okay. It would be the same with all the rest of them.
That's right, because there's an E on that one, and there's the N on that one. And so it would be a 1/6 probability for each of them. And to figure out the probability that all is going to happen, we just multiply.
And then it would be, I have no idea.
Yeah, we have to get our calculator
36 times 6.
Yes, very good.
216.
216. So there's a 2/16th chance it could happen. Normally they'll want you to put that in percent, so you'll take 1 divide.
Not 15, 16.
Here we go. Move that decimal 2 spots.
1, 2. Yeah.
So you got So we're going to multiply those 1/6 to get 1/16. You put in your calculator, and we got, move the decimal over, and we got 0.5%. Okay? All right. So now we're going to do the next one. The lower grade room for the Willowbank School is having a lunch exchange. Sally and her best friend Rhonda are choosing first. The teacher has included her own name in the exchange as well as the name for each of the 11 students in the room. What is the probability that Sandra and Rhonda will get each other's name? We have to be real careful with this. So just a second. So how many names are going to go in this 12 bag originally? That's right. There's going to be 12 because there's 11 students plus the teacher. So if there's 12 little pieces of paper in here, I'm not even counting. We're just pretending I got 12. And if it doesn't matter who goes first. If Sally goes first and she pulls one out, what is the probability that she'll get Rhonda's name?
It'll be 1/12.
Very good. Now, the thing is one of them will be out now. So there won't be as many in there.
It'll be 1/11.
Then yes, because so then if Sally went first, Rhonda will go next, and she'll only have a 1 in 11 chance to get the other person's name. Mm-hmm. And so we'll multiply those two together.
So 1/121.
1/121. 131.
131.
Yes.
Sorry.
1/131. After we put that in our calculator, if we didn't know. I'm sorry, not 131. 132. There we go.
Okay, and so then you're going to move it 0.7.
So what will you get when you put in your
Actually,
calculator?
0.8.
She'll get 0.008. Is that what you get?
No, you get
Yeah.
And so then the 5 will round to 7.
5, and some numbers, right?
So then
and we're going to move it over 2 places, and so we'll get 0.8%. Okay?
Okay, these aren't hard.
You just got to be real careful and to notice this one. These were 3 separate dice, and so this dice didn't depend. This first dice didn't depend on the second dice. But this one does. Once Sally's turns over, there's less in there. So you're going to just have to kind of think about that when you do it.
Right.
Okay? So let's do another one. Example 3. Yeah, it's kind of little. We might have to turn out here. Sheep that have the Barula gene give birth to more lambs than those who don't. A ewe with 1 copy of the gene will pass it to half of her lambs. A ewe lamb that is well cared for will have a lamb or lambs by the time she is 9/10. Oh, wait. By the time it is a year old, 9/10 of the time. If it has 1 copy of this gene, the Barula gene, it has lambs its first year 9/10 of the times. It will have twins.
Oh my word.
Lena bought a ewe lamb from a ewe with one copy of this gene. What is the probability that it will have twins in the first year?
Okay.
All right, so we have this 1/2, and this is only half of the babies that this one adult sheep, only half of her sheep will have this gene.
Okay.
And if that lamb has the gene, there's only 9/10 of a chance that she'll have a baby in a year. Okay. All right. And there's only 9/10 of a chance that she'll have twins.
Right.
So all these things have to take into account. So then we're going to multiply 9 times 9 times 1 is 81.
And then 10 times 10 times 2 is
200, right? Okay.
And 81 divided by 200. 81 divided by 200 is going to be
0.405. So what percent?
0.41%.
Careful. We're going to move the decimal over 2 spots.
So 40.
A 40% chance that she could have twins.
Oh,
That's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, 9/10 of the time, that's 90% of the time.
Yeah.
That she'll have a twin. So this is a pretty good chance she could have twins.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is, and that's a 40% chance if the mom had this gene.
Right.
So, but there's a higher chance that she won't though, and there's 60% chance that she won't. But that's decently high.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
How come they came out?
So let's see. They got 41. Oh, it actually would be 41 because we would round.
Okay.
Must be another question that they're asking. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I was like,
a
wait, they came out with 81.
Yeah. So Lena, this is another question. Lena bought another lamb from the ewe with the 2 copies. There's 100% chance that this ewe lamb has at least 1 copy of the gene. So what's the probability that this one will have twins?
So
what?
gotta do
So which
9
changes here on this? If
This
that's the
one,
case,
because it won't be half.
It won't be half anymore. It'll be 100% chance. And so then we would just have our fraction here. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to do this part. This part. Let's come over here and bring it in here. This is the problem we just did. And we're going to take this out. And that scenario, instead of the half, it's not half anymore. This is 1. And this all changes.
So this becomes
This is
100.
This is just going to be 100 over here.
And over 81.
And so that then 81 divided by 100 is going to be 81%. And I can take this out totally because that's what a percent means is out of 100. So there's an 81% chance. The hard part is I don't know how they know that there is a 100% chance that she has this gene unless they somehow did some kind of genetic testing on the lamb. They can take its blood or something and determine it has this gene. And so then, so she's gonna yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 81% chance.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. This stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
that's
so
pretty,
bad.
It's not hard at all.
This
I'm
is
already doing.
yeah.
I've been doing this.
You've been doing something similar to this already in your
Yeah, they
homework.
gave me problems just like that.
Okay, good.
So I don't know why.
Good. No more practice then.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.